Have you ever walked into a room and wondered, how can I earn respect without saying a word? Do you feel drained from trying so hard to impress, only to be overlooked again? And the paradox is, the more you chase recognition, the more respect seems to slip away. Let me tell you a story. Respect is one of the most elusive currencies in the world. It can't be bought, borrowed, or demanded. It must be earned, and that's exactly where most people stumble. They crave respect, but pursue it the wrong way, seeking validation, performing for approval, or asserting dominance, believing that respect will naturally follow. But that's not how respect works. It isn't based on your status or your ability to impress. It's a reflection of your true character, especially when no one is watching. If you want to earn genuine, unwavering respect, you need to begin with yourself. This isn't about slapping Stoic philosophy onto your daily routine like a band-aid. It's about a fundamental shift in how you think, act, and carry yourself. Respect is built on authenticity, discipline, and inner strength. And today, I'll show you how to cultivate all three by blending timeless Stoic wisdom with practical, actionable steps. Let's start with the very first principle: how to earn instant respect the moment you walk into a room. 1. The power of self-respect. To earn respect from others, you must first learn to respect yourself. That might sound like a cliché, but here's the twist. Self-respect isn't about pampering or self-love. It's about holding yourself to a higher standard, even when no one's watching. Remember what the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." If you keep betraying your own values, if you cut corners, make excuses, or lie to yourself, why should anyone else respect you? You're signaling to the world that you don't even take yourself seriously. To command respect, become someone you would look up to. Set clear standards and live by them, even when it's inconvenient. If honesty is your value, be brutally honest with yourself, then others. If discipline matters, show it. Wake up on time. Keep your word. Train even when you don't feel like it. These seemingly small acts, done consistently, build an unshakable foundation of self-respect. And here's the powerful truth: when you respect yourself, others can feel it. Confidence radiates from someone who lives in alignment with their core values. You won't need to demand respect. People will offer it willingly because they recognize your integrity. Once you've earned your own respect, the next step is how you interact with others. And it all begins with something deceptively simple: the power of listening. 2. Speak less. Listen more. In a noisy world where everyone wants to speak, the person who listens stands out. Listening isn't just about staying silent while someone else is talking. It's about being fully present. Put down your phone. Make eye contact. Resist the urge to plan your next sentence. Instead, listen with real intention. Why does this matter? Because people can feel when you're truly listening. You're giving them something incredibly rare: your undivided attention. And beyond that, when you listen deeply, you gather valuable insight. You begin to understand their motives, fears, and desires. And with that knowledge, you gain the power to navigate relationships wisely. 3. Master your emotions. Nothing destroys respect faster than emotional outbursts. Think about it. Do you respect someone who constantly lashes out, complains, or collapses under pressure? Probably not. Emotional mastery is a Stoic cornerstone and a vital element of commanding respect. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Our emotions are often magnified by our perceptions, not by reality itself. 2. Earn respect. Become the calm in the storm. Unshaken. Grounded. UNBOTHERED. When provoked, pause. Breathe. Choose your response instead of reacting. That simple act shows immense strength and earns silent admiration. People might not agree with your stance, but they'll respect your composure in chaos. For walk the walk. Talk is cheap. Action is and single quotes T. To gain real respect, your words and actions must align consistently. Most people fail here. They make promises but don't deliver. Don't be like them. Live by example, the Stoic way. If you lead, lead by doing. If you value hard work, be the hardest worker in the room. If humility matters, Admit your mistakes first. Actions are the final test of character and the truest path to respect. Here's a tip: underpromise. Over-deliver. When people learn you do more than you say, they can't help but trust and respect you. 5. Own your mistakes and think admitting mistakes shows weakness. In reality, it shows tremendous courage, and courage is deeply respected. When you slip up, and you will, don't hide. Own it. Take responsibility. Fix it. This aligns with Stoic wisdom: accept reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If someone proves me wrong, I'll gladly change, for it's the truth I seek." That mindset earns not just respect, but admiration, because you prioritize truth over ego. When you take ownership of your mistakes, you don't just earn respect, you build trust. People start to see you as someone they can rely on, even in tough moments. Point 6. Set boundaries. People pleasers rarely command respect. Why? Because they're too afraid to say no. If you want real respect, you must set clear boundaries and enforce them confidently. This doesn't mean being rude or harsh. It means you value your time, energy, and principles enough to protect them. Epictetus once reminded us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And part of earning respect is reacting with calm firmness when someone crosses a line. For example, if a co-worker keeps interrupting you in meetings, don't stay silent. Say clearly and calmly, "I appreciate your thoughts, but I'd like to finish before you jump in." This isn't about confrontation, it's about standing up for yourself in a way that commands quiet respect. 7. Be consistent. Consistency is the hidden ingredient in all lasting respect. Anyone can behave admirably for a day, but those who earn long-term respect are the ones who show up with integrity, discipline, and reliability day after day, especially when no one is watching. Consistency shows strength of character. It's deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where virtue isn't a one-time act but a daily practice for life. Start small, show up on time, keep your word. Treat everyone from the CEO to the janitor with equal respect. These simple habits, practiced regularly, create a reputation built on real strength. Point 8. Stay humble. There's a thin line between confidence and arrogance, and crossing it can cost you respect. True confidence doesn't need to brag. It's steady, quiet, and proven through behavior. Humility, meanwhile, is magnetic. It shows that you're confident enough to lift others up without feeling threatened. The Stoics mastered this. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, used to remind himself daily, "You are just a man like any other." This mindset kept him grounded and earned him deep respect. So stay humble. Focus on learning. No matter what you've achieved, there's more to discover. Welcome feedback. Celebrate others. Because humility doesn't make you small, it makes you truly respected. Respect isn't something you demand, it's something you embody. Throughout this journey, you've seen that real respect doesn't come from pleasing others or trying to impress them. It comes from living in alignment with your values, standing firm in your principles, and mastering yourself in every situation. From deep listening to setting strong boundaries, from showing up with consistency to owning your mistakes, from quiet humility to the powerful weight of silence, each action reflects one truth. You're becoming the kind of person who commands respect. So don't chase respect. Become someone who simply can't be disrespected. And when you walk into a room, you won't have to say a word. Your presence, your energy, and your integrity will say it all for you.